Alright, how's it going, boys? We're back to the Homework 44, and this is a nice match of what's it we're playing currently. Got Modern Warfare Remastered, and sadly couldn't find a way to make the launchers work. So we're sadly stuck with, this beautiful botted match of Modern Warfare Remastered because I am dumb and I don't know how to make old COD work. I'm still trying to figure it out. I know there's a community out there. I know there's a very massive community of people who are making this game work. I just don't know how to access it. Alright, I just don't know how to. But it's still a fun game, and I'm still having lots of fun playing with bots. Yeah. So we're back to the hangover hours of the Home 44. Our last video did pretty good, I think. It was a good topic. And today, this topic is going to be a little more personal for me, because it does involve something that I have struggled with for most of my life, and I just want to, open up about it and talk about it, because some things from the past have been coming up, and I just want to, speak upon it. As some of you guys may know, my loved ones, friends, family members, whoever fucking watches me, I guess. I know my partner watches me pretty often. Oh, god damn it. We reached a victory. The score limit. That's fucked up. I guess that was the ending. Oh, nice! Who would have thought I'm the fucking the ending kill cam, huh? But hopefully I can just replay it right away. After action revert. I don't give a shit about that. Come on. We'll just ready it up. We'll just start right away because we can just start right away. So it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. I kind of want to do the N21. I don't know. I feel like I want to try it. But since I was a kid, since I moved to the United States, and even now as an adult, a 23-year-old man who is starting his master's program pretty soon, I've always my career and what has kind of pushed me forward. Oh, what the fuck? This I'm bad with this weapon. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Holy shit! I suck with this weapon. Holy fuck! I am bad at this. I am bad at this. Dear God, I'm sorry, fellas, for making you watch me play this shit. Holy fuck! But anyway, most of my life, my career and it's been about serving. As you may know, from watching my videos and from if you see me on live and shit like that, I work on mental health. So my career has been serving others and learning how to, put the needs of others above my very own, and understanding that some people do need the help more than I will ever need it and shit. And in this business, some companies don't teach you how to provide and how to give yourself proper self-care. And some companies are actually encouraged not giving yourself. You actually get punished for wanting to have proper self-care. They'll of course say, "Oh yeah, we are a big proponent of self-care. We want self-care, fellas. We are big guys on self-care." But no, in reality, they don't give a shit about self-care. They don't care. As the King MJ will say, they don't give a shit about us, man. But oh, no, too. Fuck. They just don't care, and it's a rough field to be in, and it explains why we have so much turnover as of late. I mean, it's a rough field to be in. A lot of it is heavily underpaid, and then you realize that if you even bother on taking a little bit of a break for your own sanity, you are fucked. It's fucking awful. It could ruin you. But I'm not here to complain about how fucking bad it is to be in mental health, because even though it's rough, who the fuck puts an ACOG on their fucking Scorpion? I do feel like that's kind of stupid to do. I can't even lie. That's kind of dumb. Anyway, even though it's kind of stupid and dumb to rant about the field that I do love, and I do want to say it's a very neat field. That's a talk for another day. The purpose of this video is more so about what I've learned from my experiences of serving others, and the idea of that maybe I deserve better than what I let myself receive, you know? And you may be asking, well, Hornboy, what the fuck do you mean by that? And simple. Sometimes I don't value myself enough. Plain and simple. Sometimes I let myself be stepped on by others. Sometimes I don't put myself first. Sometimes I don't put my value as a person first. And sometimes I surround myself with people who I think love me, care for me, and ultimately speaking, they don't put me first. And I've done that since I was a kid, and I think as of lately, I've been noticing that pattern a lot. I've been noticing the pattern that, yeah, I do that a lot. I put myself in situations where I simply am stuck with people who just don't give a shit about me. Who say they do, who think, or no, who express that they care for me as a person, but in reality, they just don't care. They care more for what I can provide for them rather than what I am as a person. I could be on the ground, dead, fucking bleeding out after studying the corruption in Mexico, and they will not give a shit about it. I could be the richest man in the fucking world, and they will not give a fuck about it unless it's benefiting them. You gonna buy this shit? Hell nah. That's bullshit. You gonna buy the maps? Oh, that's fucked up. I guess we'll just we'll choose wet work. Why not? I'll actually change the options to a little bit longer. That way I can last a little more while I'm playing, so that way the match can be a little nicer. But yeah, and it's something that I've just been more aware as I've explored some of my past relationships and friendships. For the more so friendships in my past, and doing like a cross comparison, like a comparison more so to my present, and seeing how it currently affects me. I remember as a child, I'd be fine getting in trouble for other people, and so long as other people will be happy. I was also someone who would much rather have themselves, like, if I can speak a little bit on my experience, if we're talking more so on like oh fuck that's stupid. But speaking more so on like my best experiences during like middle school, high school, things like those. I definitely put others first. I care more what others felt. I will be the one I will carry the weight of being everyone's therapist. I will carry the weight of being, the one who always has to be mature, the one who always has to be, has to have a plan, or has to somehow make shit work, because I always make shit work, because I always know what the fuck to do in comparison to everyone else, and it just becomes draining, very draining, because in the end I'm nothing but what the fuck, um, because in the end I'm nothing but just there to solve other people's problems, except my very own. Because when then I need help, when then I need someone to support me, nobody's there for me, right? And that happened to me a lot when I was in high school. A lot of my friends, or my quote unquote friends that I thought were close best friends and shit like that, um, would ultimately end up being kind of shady, and I don't blame them. I mean, I I don't fully blame them for whatever the fuck happened between them and I, because I let it happen. I also enabled this type of shit. I enabled this that expectation that I will always be there, that I'm the one that whatever they do to me, I will always, pull through or be there to support them. I made that expectation happen. And it makes me realize that I deserve better than what most people give me. I deserve much better than that. I deserve respect. I deserve to be loved. I deserve to be respected. And I think I'm making strides towards that. Little by little, but I'm making strides. It's hard. And it's hard. It's really hard. And it's hard to value yourself. And again, giving you the context of what I do for my career, what I do on a day-to-day basis. My job is to not put myself first. It's extremely fucking hard not to not put myself first. If that makes sense. It's very rough. And sometimes I see my friends. Some are really. Oh, what the fuck? That's kind of funny, actually. Sometimes I speak with some of my current close friends, and I hear what they're going through. I hear some of the patterns and signs of I don't want to say. I don't want to mention. I don't want to say abuse, but I think, in the context of being used as a person, if abuse could also include usage, then yes, that's signs. Then there are the signs of abuse. Then yeah, but I see the signs of abuse that they're currently displaying, and it hurts me because I see myself in them. I see myself when I was a teen. Even I see part of myself today when they're going through that shit, and it pains me because while I can give them as much advice as I can't force a change in them, and I feel like also like a hypocrite because I'm still struggling with this. And now, fellas, you might be asking yourselves, why are you bringing this up, homeboy? And that's because I wanted to, just bring it up. I mean, I think it's a good topic. I overall think it's a good topic to have. Self-value, it's important for us to have the sense of value. It's important for us to have a good ego, because if ultimately speaking, in this shitty ass world where we base our emotions, our affections, where we base our status on what other people say about us, if we have a really poor perception of who we are, then that's kind of what other people are gonna see in us. If I see myself as a loser, for example, I'm gonna bring up the fucking old 2012 tropes of fucking movies, of teenage movies, but if I put myself as a loser, or if I put myself down on a daily basis, if I see myself as something less than, then that's what other people are going to be treating me as something less than. And while those people are fucked up for how they treated me, that is also a fact that I'm also fucked up for letting that shit happen to me. Because I let those people, you know, be worth more than what I feel I'm worth to myself. Right? And I think there's a fine line of being selfish and being selfless. And I think it becomes more so on what we value a lot to ourselves, what's important for us as a person, and what's important for us. Like what do we love about us, and if someone is willing to damage us and affect us in ways that we cannot see ourselves tolerating, but because they're our dear friend, they're our girlfriend, they're our boyfriend, they're I don't know, your fucking sugar daddy or some shit like that. Just because there's something akin to a type of relationship to you, we let it slide because we're afraid of letting it go, I guess. And it's rough. It's fucking rough. I don't, it's hard. It's very fucking hard. Fuck. Ah, damn it! I got caught there. I got caught. Um, for me, this topic too is pretty hard to go about because I guess for me, it just hits really close to home. I felt it. I've been in this situation, and I still get put in this situation multiple times. And I think I've learned to surround myself with better people. I think I've surrounded myself with a wonderful partner. I think my friends are worth it. My friends and my friend group, while not massive, I don't need it to be massive. I'm happy with who I call best friends, who I call my partner in crime, my, you know, the love of my life, things like those. I'm happy with my choices. And even in those choices, sometimes those people who I hold very dear to me, very, very dear to my heart, sometimes they also exhibit those behaviors. But you know what the difference is? Now that I've matured and now that I've grown, and I'm not perfect, you know, I don't think I have the answers to everything. I definitely still am gonna fuck up a lot more. Holy shit. Yeah, no, I'm gonna fuck up a lot more. Um, Even then, I still feel like I can express why those actions hurt me and why I want a change in them. I can hold them accountable. I can express why it makes me sad what they did to me, and why it makes me feel hurt what they did to me. And I think that's powerful for me. I feel like that's a good way for me to make myself feel respected and make myself feel loved. And the fact that they're able to respect that and genuinely aim to change for me because they care about me is what makes me feel like those friendships are worth it, you know? And I hope that with this, you guys can look at it through this lens and understand that your perspective matters. If you're someone who tends to put others first, if you're someone who values others' opinions of you, or you're someone who cares more about what other people feel, you're very empathetic with other people and things like those. I want you to understand that it's okay to kind of stop and just chill the fuck out. It's okay to chill the fuck out, dude. It's okay to just be selfish. It's alright to be selfish, and you should 100% be selfish. Because, in the end of the day, there is no greater hypocrisy than to claim you love someone when you can't even love yourself. You can't claim you respect people when you don't make yourself be respected. Because then you don't understand the slightest bit of what respect is. And that's a fact. That's just what it is. Make yourself be loved. Because in the end, we deserve better. We deserve to be treated better. We deserve to be appreciated. We deserve to be cared for. We deserve to be someone's first thought. Not their second, not their third, not their fourth thought. We deserve to be the first fucking thought. We deserve to be, valued, to be appreciated, to be cared for. We deserve that shit. It shouldn't be something we need to beg for. It shouldn't be something that we need to ask for. It's something that should come naturally. And if you have people who have shown you that they can give you that stuff naturally, and they make mistakes, give them the benefit of the doubt. But if it happens too many times, and you realize there's a pattern, it's perfectly fine to cut it off. Don't be afraid to love, but also don't be afraid of cutting off people who don't love you. It's crucial that you all know this. And for me, I just wanted to talk about that because it was just some thoughts that were clouding my mind. Some shit that's just been going on in my head. And because some previous friendships not friendships, I guess. People that used to appear in my life. Some arguments that I've had in the past weeks that just make me think about this. And it makes me think about how I want to be loved and how I want to be respected, because I deserve to be loved. I deserve to be happy. And I hope you know that you also deserve to be loved and you also deserve to be happy. Fuck. So, anyway, that's been all, fellas. This is the Homeboy 44. Wait, how do you take that? I forgot how to take a capture. I forgot how to take a capture in fucking with AMD GPUs. I am very dumb. Fellas, I'm going to look it up, and I'm gonna keep this in the video because it's kind of funny. But screenshot with AMD GPU controls. Okay. So it should be this. Let me get to a nice point for the picture real quick. Ooh, this is nice. Wait. Oh, there we go. Wait, no. Is there a way to no, I don't think so. We'll need to go to hardcore mode. That's right. I will need to play in hardcore for that to happen, right? Anyway. Anyway, that's good enough. Alright, guys. Anyway, that's been the Homeboy 44 hangover. That's been hangover hours with the Homeboy 44. I hope you guys, maybe you can get something out of this. Maybe not. Maybe this just serves like food for thought, or maybe this is like a beat that you put on for you to go to sleep in at night. I don't fucking know. Some people say my voice is good for this shit. I don't think it is. I think my voice is kind of bullshit. But I hope you guys take care of yourselves. Love yourself. Love others. And above all, make sure you put yourself first. It's okay to put yourself first. Because ultimately speaking, you live for yourself. You don't live for others. Fuck what others think of you. What matters is what you think of yourself. So, care for yourselves, fuckers. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful night, wonderful day, wonderful morning. If you're smoking some saw, make sure you share some with your uncle, the Homeboy 44. Come on, man, you gotta share some with me. You gotta share some with me. Anyway, This is where I'll leave it, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.